You're welcome to our program this evening. Special welcome, especially as we continue with the 24 of lessons life taught me. Quite unfortunate that we are starting this late. We apologize again for starting this late. In case this is your first time of watching us, viewing our content, listening to our content, we do plead with you to help us grow on this channel by hitting the subscribe button. Please help us to grow on this channel by hitting that subscribe button that you can see on your screen in case you have been returning to view our content, but then you are yet to subscribe to our channel. We do plead with you to help us grow on this channel by subscribing. Subscribing will be a very big encouragement for us. Please uh, just help us grow this channel by hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you always be notified whenever we post any of our videos. You can give us a like. That will be a very big encouragement. Like this video now. Don't forget to comment, and please, if you can share this video, we would definitely appreciate. Share it on your platforms and encourage people to be part of what we are doing over here at Manifestation TV. On a very quick one, because we don't intend to spend so much time this evening on this podcast. We are talking about one of the lessons that I've learned in life, and it has helped me, and it is still helping me. I've come to realize that when it comes to destiny fulfillment, you must just learn how to take life personal. You know, take the matters of your destiny. I think that's the right statement. Take the matters of your destiny personal, please. Thank God for the input of people. Thank God for the contributions of people. Thank God for the advice of people. Thank God for whatever people, have to offer as regarding your destiny. It is important you know that if you must succeed in that area of life you've chosen, that field, that career you are undertaking, you just must have to take it personal. Yes, take it personal, and be responsible for your actions. Be responsible for the necessary things you are supposed to do to elicit success. Be fully responsible for your action. Don't shift blame. Just know this is your destiny, and if you leave it in the hands of people, there may be delay, there may be unaccomplishments. There also may be uh, unfulfillment of that pursuit. So I've come to learn in everything I do. I've come to take it personal when it has to do with matters of my destiny. I've come to realize that the vision I got, people around me may not be seeing what I'm seeing. People around me may not have got the same vision. It is me that I'm the one that got vision, and then I am also responsible to ensuring that the vision I got, come to realization. It's not a time to begin to shift blame. It's a time to look at my life and take it serious. Take it personal. If you don't actualize anything on this divide, you have nobody to blame but yourself. But quite so unfortunate that we shift so much blame on people without reserving any blame on ourselves. And at the end, somebody will say, nobody cares. Yes, at the end, it seems nobody cares. Because the care sometimes people give you is dependent on you, dependent on your drive, dependent on your ability to keep on. your ability to persist, your ability to begin to elicit results. Most time people don't believe in you until they begin to see reasons to believe in you. The truth is, you saw the vision, you know why you started what you started. People around you do not see the vision with you, so it may be legal for them to argue the fact that you may not amount to anything. The how will I put it? You can only prove them wrong by virtue of results. If there is no evidence to show that indeed the journey you've undertaken is the number one, we may not say it's the number one. We may not say it's the profitable one if result is not, elicited. So you need to understand that your life is in your hands. Yes. God is perfect. God is complete. God is faithful on his own. But if you fail to play your own part, you may remain unfulfilled. If you fail to play your own part, you may just be having a dream, having a vision that will never come to accomplishment until you take it personal and ensure that you do what you're supposed to do to begin to bring that result. Most times, when people begin to see a glimpse of result in your life, they begin to commit, they begin to help out, they begin to encourage you, they begin to look for ways to make an input because they've already seen that this thing is making sense. But if you give up at the point of the conception of that dream, because you never received encouragement or help from people, I tell you the truth, you are in for a disaster. So just know that if you refuse to take action, nothing will happen. If you refuse to do one or two things as regarding your destiny may just remain dormant. It is not the responsibility of your parents to make your destiny to move. It's not the responsibility of your colleagues, your friends, your husband, your wife, your fiancé, your spiritual father, your mentor to make your destiny to move. Those persons are boasters. Those persons are guidance. Those persons are encouragement, where they can, because even them too, they are serious and busy with their lives. So you can't let your life be lived and controlled by them. You can't allow decisions as regarding your destiny, decisions as regarding your life to be made wholly and absolutely by them because they have their own life to live. They are busy to pursuing their own life. I believe that at the end of today, wake up to responsibility, wake up to the fact that you need to own up when it comes to matters that concerns your life and destiny. If truly you want fulfillment to be elicited as regarding your life, you have watched so far and you've not subscribed, it's an error. In case you followed us so far and you've not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It will be a very big encouragement for us to grow on this platform. I want to conclude by saying that men of old, both in the scriptures and wherever we can find, that amounted to anything that succeeded, they took their life personal, despite the critics, despite the discouraging words, despite whatever thing they received from people as discouragements. They stood the test of time and took their life personal, doing one or two things that they're supposed to do for success to be elicited. And we saw how, several of them, look at David. David had several reasons to give up. But then, at a point, Bible said, and David encouraged himself in the Lord. He encouraged himself. Nobody encouraged him. He encouraged himself. He took his life personal. He knew that if he give up, his life will definitely come to an end, and that is nothing meaningful or tangible that will be recorded as regarding his life. And one bad thing about giving up, one bad thing about not amounting to anything is that the shoulders that are leaning on you, the people that are connected to your destiny will suffer on the account of your unseriousness, on the account of your laziness. I want to also add at this point that any man that will amount to anything must be a man that is not lazy, must be a man that is in to fully chest the responsibilities as regarding his destiny. And the scripture says, those that do know their God shall be strong. You need to be strong first. before you begin to do exploits. This life is not meant to be lived by a chicken heart. It's meant to be lived by a very strong heart, a heart of lion. As a matter of fact, the scripture says that Jesus is the lion tribe of Judah. If the lion of the tribe of Judah is living inside of you, if the lion of the tribe of Judah is resident in you, then you should be bold and you should move with life with courage. When Joshua was about to take the leadership position of Moses, one of the injunctions that the Lord gave him was that he should be strong and of good courage. Why? Because he needs first to be strong, and of good courage for him to record any success. It is good, yes, for people to encourage it. It's good to lean on friends. But if you are only motivated to do one or two things as regarding your destiny by the input of friends, by the input of anybody, then you are in for a disaster. We have seen people that, when something begins to happen in their life, they begin to, leave the business that they are doing, they begin to leave the project that they're doing. When you finally amount to nothing as regarding that project and that vision the Lord gives you, those things you bring as excuse are nothing when it comes to God. Because in his agenda, he has already ordained that as regarding your life, you are to fulfill a particular mandate. Your excuses notwithstanding. So I've come to learn to be, emotional, sometimes to not apply emotion when it comes to matters that has to do with my destiny. When it comes to matters that has to do with the vision and the dream, the thing that the Lord has handed over to me, whether things are falling, things are not falling, I am focused to ensure that I meet target as regarding what the Lord has handed over to me. One of the apostles of our time that we respect so much, Apostle Joshua Selman, he said, even if, is it either Apostle Joshua Selman or Apostle, Arome, he said, even if, things are not going well, he will still pray. Even if people are dying beside him, he will still pray. Business not going on, he will still pray. That if you watch these men in their seriousness, in their pursuit of their ministerial career, why would they not record success? But most of us, apply emotion as regarding our life and destiny. That if things around us are not working, then the project the Lord has given unto us will begin to suffer loss. But then you've come to realize that if one must record success in this divide, in anything you're doing, you must have the habit of consistency, and nobody can be consistent for you. You have to be consistent by yourself. So I don't know, the several projects you have left unfulfilled, unaccomplished. Please brace up. You don't grow by time, you grow by doing one or two things that are necessary to ensure that a result is elicited in your life. Many persons, fold their hands expecting things to change. Many persons fold their hands praying, expecting that things will definitely change. But I want to say things may not change unless you apply one or two things that are necessary for change to be elicited. Don't go there folding your hands and crying. Don't go there thinking, apply action, take responsibility. This is your life. You are in charge. You have equal rights like every other human being on earth. You have equal rights, like every other person that are doing well in their area of calling, in their business. You can still do well. You just have to endure some moments that may look tough. But then if it is succeeding, as long as you have a heart made up, success is not an option. Success is a must. I've come down in the little years I've been on air to look at several men that are doing well in business, doing well in academics, doing well in ministry, especially. I have come to realize that these persons take whatever they are doing serious and personal. Not minding and not taking regard of what other persons are doing in their own ministry. These persons are doing what they are supposed to be doing at every point in time. That's why you see somebody like Dr. Pastor Paul Enenche. Every time you see this person, you see him consistently doing one or two things as regarding, the calling that God has given him. And we have come to realize that this man is obvious he is recording successes in his ministerial career because there is a high level of seriousness. You can't work with God with high level of seriousness and God will leave you. The truth is that a host of Christians are crying, trusting God for breakthrough, while God is actually waiting for them to mount up to responsibilities. God is actually waiting for them to begin to take life serious and do that which they're supposed to do to elicit success. If you like go home, you want to same line that abuse your basis, keeping watch and doing things that they are supposed to be doing at every point in time, growing gradually in that particular place. And when you have finished using your time to do things that are not important, things that are ephemeral, and then you want to compete in the global circle with such kind of persons that have consistently and on a daily basis been adding one or two things as regarding their life. So what are we trying to say this evening? I have come to learn personally that when it comes to destiny fulfillment, I have no excuse. That is a book I started reading. I didn't complete it. It said No Excuse. I think by Brent Tracy. No excuse. We are so indisciplined that we begin to spiritualize things that are not meant to be spiritualized. When we are supposed to be doing one or two things, we are trusting God to begin to do that which we are supposed to do. Why my Bible made us to know, the scripture we read made us to understand that, the Bible said, work out your salvation with fear and trembling. For it is the Lord that worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasures. The Lord is perfect in his own, working in you everything that is needed for life and godliness. But if you are not disciplined enough, if you are not strong enough, if you are not smart enough, if you are not diligent enough to begin to do those things that are supposed that you do, you will end up living a life of mediocrity. And you will end up at the end too disappointing both yourself and making a mess of the name of the Lord. I believe that these few minutes we spent on this device trying to press this point is well understood. Please step up to responsibilities. Please don't go and be sleeping and want things to happen. Do things, do something, apply action, think, begin to strategize and re-strategize. Time is going. You may be 20 today, but if you are not doing anything, 21 will still catch up with you. Whether you like it or not, time is going. Whether you are doing one or two things or not, time is going. And by the time you would wake up, you will come to realize that age has caught up with you. So I've come to realize that when it comes to matters of destiny, it is first my responsibilities. And thank God for helpers. Thank God for people that will give assistance in advice, finance, and whatever thing. But when it comes to fulfillment, first of all, it has to start with me. And if I do nothing, people that will want to help me will be incapacitated. There are several persons that you will find difficult helping because you can't help somebody that is not willing to be helped. Anybody said you can take an animal to the river, but you can't force that animal to drink water. So you can easily help somebody when that person is willing, and you are flowing from the back, giving the person push. But when you are the one dragging from front, you would need so much strength to drag the person, and most times your strength will amount to, it will not amount to anything because the heart of the such persons are not fully prepared and willing to do one or two things that are necessary to bring out those results. So please take your life personal. You want to start a business? Check, when am I supposed to start this business? How will I start it? What are the things necessary for me to start the business? Be deliberate, be real and make your plans. So we said, write your plan, write your vision down so that he that runs, he that reads can run. Make it plain and then begin to work towards the fulfillment. I am trusting that the Lord will help us to please be serious with our life and destiny. At the end, if you fail, nobody is to be blamed, but you are to be blamed. Thank you so much for being with us through to the end of this broadcast. In case you've not subscribed, please, it is an appeal. Help us to grow on the channel by clicking that subscribe button. And I want to at this point say I'm grateful for the number of subscribers we have now. I'm grateful, but we want to reach wider audience. Please help us to do so by just clicking that subscribe button. Turn also your notification button so you always be notified whenever we post any of our videos. Please like this video. Please comment at the comment section, and also please help us to share this video so that your friends and others can be part of what we're doing over here at Manifestation TV YouTube channel. On a quick reminder again, our movie will soon land this channel. Just be anticipating. Our movie will soon land this channel, and just like you know, in a matter of 5 days, I guess we'll be rounding up this series of we tagged Lessons Life Taught Me over here at Manifestation TV, and we'll be starting our health tips, daily health tips. No matter how few minutes give tips, health tips. And then I know that I think one of the mandates the Lord is giving us this year is to always be here live every day, despite how many minutes, even if it's uploading a video or we are live, trying to do one or two things for the influence affecting lives generally. I trust that the Lord will give us strength and continue to help us, and your own partnership and support will too go a long way to helping us. And what are we requesting from you? Like our video, comment, share, and if not subscribe, please just subscribe and encourage us to keep doing what we are doing over here at Manifestation TV. Once again, I love you all. Thank you all for being part of what we're doing. Your encouragement has been a source of motivation that has helped us to keep moving despite the hurdles and obstacles. See you tomorrow as we continue with day 25 of Lessons Life Taught Me. God bless you, and see you tomorrow.